Hello everyone, it is I, your man Nipun Sharma, and welcome back to another video. Now these are the player ratings for yesterday's victory against Aston Villa at the Bridge. 3-0, 3 points in the bag, a brace from Romelu Lukaku, and a goal from Mateo Kovacich. And you can catch all, and I made a full match day vlog, which you can check out over here in this video, which is showing to you in the top right corner, for the experience of the game. So yeah, it was my first Premier League game since the first lockdown, and the first time, and my second game in general. My first game was the Mine series game against Tottenham. You can also find the vlog for that over on this side. On this side, yeah, this side. Yep. So yeah, with that being said, enough of me waffling. Let's get into the player ratings. Oh, that rhymes. Waffling and ratings. But yeah, we move. Let's get into the player ratings. So, starting off in goal, as we always do, Edouard Mendy. Made a fantastic double save from Villa's attack. He was kept busy in the first half. To stop Villa from levelling up. And after the break, I don't think he had much work to do at the back. And he was one of our best players today. So he gets an 8 out of 10. And now we move into the back line. Trevor Caliber. He was brought into the starting 11. And there was an early mistake from the academy graduate, which Villa failed to take advantage of. He completely regained his composure, and he was kept busy as Villa launched several attacks down the right wing. And he stepped up again in the second half to subdue a threat by Leon Bailey. So Mendy gets a 9 out of 10. Chalobah gets a 7.5 out of 10. Thiago Silva, the Brazilian international, only discovered that he would feature the night before the game. Given his experience, it was a very little surprise that this didn't impact him. He was one Rolls Royce of a defender during the game, and he stood up to Villa's numerous attacks, and he also made a crucial block in the first half to stop Ollie Watkins from scoring. He gets an 8 out of 10. Antonio Rudiger, a typical trademark performance from the German international. There were a few interceptions and a couple of darts forward in possession, and a frustrated glance or two at a teammate, and a shot that from at least 30 yards that were nowhere near threatening the opposing goal. And for the past few months, he has been one of Europe's most consistent defenders, and he should start for Germany's World Cup games going forward. So if they are to win a trophy, Germany, he will play a huge part in their defence. Callum Hudson-Odoi, he was handed his first start at right wing back in his favoured role. Sorry, it's not his favourite role. And the weakness in Callum's defensive game were exposed by Villa early in the first half. But as the game reached the 60th minute, he was moved into the forward line and he looked more comfortable, although he did receive a verbal telling off from Thomas Tuchel for not finding a forward pass. He gets a 6.5 out of 10. Mateo Kovacich. With Kante out thanks to injury, Jorginho on the bench, and Saul new to the Premier League, the responsibility lay on the Croatian international. And he delivered perfectly. He assisted with Lukaku's first goal. The run, the pass, it was all perfect. And in the second period, and in the second half, he completely capitalized on a mistake from Tyrone Mings. And he chipped the goalkeeper, and he chipped Villa's second choice goalkeeper. There were occasions throughout that highlighted Mateo's lack of defensive awareness, but he was undoubtedly Chelsea's difference maker. Now, Saul Niguez. The Spain international was thrown straight into the starting 11 by Thomas Tuchel, and that was proved to be a terrible mistake, as Saul lost the ball so many times in the first half. And he was bought off at halftime, and this was no surprise at all. I am sure he will improve throughout while he's at Chelsea, but this was certainly a debut he will not want to remember. For that, he's getting a 5 out of 10. Marcus Alonso. In the space of a year, the Spain international has gone from being banished to captaining our first team. Not a bad turnaround, man. Fair play. Against Aston Villa, the Spaniard chugged up and down the left wing, and he didn't carry as usual, but did not carry a threat in the final third. He gets a 6.5 out of 10. Hakim Ziyech. With Mason Mount having featured for England while on international duty, Ziyech was given an opportunity to impress as our number 10. There were flashes of brilliance and quality and a couple of beautiful passes, but the Dutch-born Moroccan was not able to replicate this kind of performance as he did in pre-season. He gets a 6 out of 10. Kai Havertz. The German international was a surprise starter given the fact that he suffered from the flu during international break, and then he struggled to impose himself on the contest. There were a couple of nice touches, but the threat that characterized his early season performances was completely missing, and he was replaced not long after the hour. 6.5 out of 10. And now we move on to the goal scorer who opened who opened the scoring, and that is Romelu Lukaku. Chelsea spent £97 million on the Belgian international to make a difference in the key moments. to drag Chelsea to victory when not at their best, and he did that today. The composure and ruthlessness showed in his opener was everything Chelsea lacked in the penalty box last season. And his second goal, a powerful drive from the edge of the box, further highlighted his ability. 2 chances, 2 shots on goal, and 2 goals. The definition of a clinical striker. He gets a 9 out of 10, and he is my man of the match. Now, substitutes. Jorginho substituted for Saul Niguez at half-time. And he gets a 7 out of 10. Massively. So, yeah, his importance is highlighted in this Chelsea side yet again. And then Cesar Azpilicueta. Brought in on the right wing back to shut down the flank, but he rarely moved beyond the halfway line. But when he did, he teed up Lukaku's second goal, 7 out of 10. And Timo Werner came on in the 81st minute for Callum Hudson-Odoi. Didn't have much time to make an impact, so I'm not going to rate him. So with that being, those are my player ratings complete. So with that being said, social media is in the description below. Yeah, social media is in the description below. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications if you haven't already. The like target for this video is 10 likes, so that would be great. And with that being said, you have been a wonderful audience, and this is Nip and Sharma signing off. Take care of yourselves. Peace. Peace. Up the Chels, and come on you Blues. And I shall see you in the next video. Laters.